another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comforts together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling. Okay, I'm back. Hello, darlings. Hello. Okay. Trying to hold on. I was going to do something cute, but couldn't do it. Okay. What's your tea, darlings? What's happening? What I'm up in here, honey? It is another glorious day, my darlings. And I know you have all of your covers together because, darlings, it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meats. What's up, honey? I know it's been a while since we've been here. I took 2 weeks off, and it wasn't on purpose, honey. The first week I had to work. They called me into the donut factory. I had to go do and cover for my coworkers and carrying on. Last week I was trying to get some things done, and honey, we just couldn't get it. It just was not working. It wasn't working. That is not working. Hold on. I'm over here I went grocery shopping and put some stuff in the freezer. Take that out. Move. Take it out. Put it over there. Take that out. Close. And there you go. All right. So, c'est la vie. There is that. So, darlings, we have been on this little do-I-diddy of a ride, honey, trying to get some things together. And so now we are here. So tonight's show, honey, it's going to be a potpourri of stuff. Okay. And it's going to be, as I think about it, honey, because I was trying to get the videos and stuff together. I have not today. Today usually is my day of rest, right? Because I'm off the donut factory and carrying on. And usually what I try to do is to relax and carry on before I do anything, right? But no, today was the day I had to get up. A friend of mine needed me to take him for the doctor's appointment. We thought we was going to go pick up his car. The car wasn't ready, so I took him back home. So in between that, then I had another friend of mine. Y'all know Miss Kitty girl, honey. Okay, y'all know Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty come. She needed me to pick up her prescription. Okay, so I pick up her prescription. Okay, it had a copay on it that I did not know. So now I'm pissed. I said, "Girl, this thing got a copay. You didn't tell me nothing about no damn copay." So there is that. So now take her damn medicine. Now this heifer want to go to the laundromat. Okay, so I'm like, "Girl, I ain't got time for this damn laundromat shit." Blah 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 blah. So we deal with that. Okay, well I could just. Anyway, we go drop it off and they could just do it for me and blah, blah, blah. So, okay, I took her to the place where then from that, now I had a 12 o'clock appointment at City Hall, so I had to go take care of that. And there was some drama in that, child. Lord have mercy. It was drama and shade. Just a little bit of shade that was thrown in that. And so that become that. So now, then after all of that, I come home to the house. I tried to rest just a little bit. I said, okay, cool, because I felt that I was a little tired. And then I had to go, and now I had to go over to my friend Haji's house and take care of him, and also in the interim, he needed some milk. So I end up having to stop at the grocery store. That's how I did the grocery shopping. I'm like, well, since I'm already here, let me see what they have. And darlings, if you ever catch the little deal that's it used to be 5 for 20, now it's 5 for 25 or 24.99. Let me explain something to y'all about that, okay? And it's cute. Now, if you're single or if you are a couple with no children and carrying on, you know, maybe you are empty nester now and all of that, and you are able to quit anything. Those deals work lovely. Okay, they work lovingly. I found some the pork chops carrying on, but then I found some pork chops, child, that was in a bigger, family pack tray that was more economical. Listen, whenever you get that 5 for $24.99, I want y'all to think of this, because that means that roughly, okay, each particular package of meat is costing you $5 if you're getting 5 of them, for 5 times 5 is 25, right? So let's take the ground turkey, for instance, right? The ground turkey is 5 for 25. So that means you're getting 5 pounds of ground turkey meat for $25. Well, they had the 3-pound pack for $11.99. If you're balling on a budget, see, you get the 2 of the 3 pounds, because $11.99, that's $12. 12 or 12 or 12. So you versus 5 pounds for $24.99, $25. See. And all you're paying for is packaging, because you got all that extra packaging and this, that, and the other. So it behooves you that when you go shopping, that you think about that and be a little bit more economical. For me, in this particular case, I was going to do just that with the with the turkey, ground turkey, but I ended up making some other connections with the 5 for 5, because that's when I found the chicken thighs, skinless and boneless, honey. I was like, okay, that's about right, as far as what we paid for and carrying on. So it all ended up working out for the best for me, this particular go round. But I swear to you, I got to find this one particular store that I was in. But they had the 3-pound ground turkey, 5 for 5. Baby, there was no way you could beat that deal. I think I tried to clean them out, okay? And I don't remember what store that was, because I'm trying to get back over there. So I go up and peruse up and down that particular market chart. So I can be like, okay, let me see what we see and what we can come home with, child. So, goodness gracious me, oh my. Okay, so that be that. Let me see if I can get ready to come on up in here, because I feel like cackling, okay? And we'll get a little serious with you too, because we got so much going on in my take on a couple of things. And yeah, so we're gonna look into that. Oh, that's why he did call me. And I got to clean this up. I got to get my tickets together for the Skyhawks, child. So be that as it may. Let me go to the comments and see what's going on. Hey, Big Meat. Hey, you coming in? I found a whole album. Oh, did you? Groove, she put the comment up here. She say, I found a whole album and I'll get it to you in a few days. And the dog say, woof, woof, woof. Oh, like, hey, dog, the little doggies. Hello, sister. Hey, Russ. My Rusty and I go way back. Hey, Russ, how you feeling, baby? Okay, you on the upswing and carrying on. What you think about Eli? Okay, is in Messenger. It's the same link. Okay. Let me get you getting. Um, well, let's talk. Let's talk about it. What we have is a complete abuse of power. And the whole idea of power, meaning that you got somebody that got all this damn money and don't know what to do with it. So he is just dripping in useless spending and dripping in what's supposed to be business decisions and dripping in the fact that he has all this power at his disposal because he can buy whatever the fuck he want to buy or whatever the case may be. This here is absolutely ridiculous. I have not been more disappointed in Americans than I am now, okay? Because we have sanctioned him to have this particular shit going, okay? He gonna do the Hitler move and carrying on at what was it? Was it the inauguration or whatever there was when he was doing all that shit? Okay. It's ridiculous. Okay, it is absolutely ridiculous. I think it's a slap in the face to our veterans. It is a slap in the face to anybody who has worked and served this country. It is a slap in the face to Black folks who built this country. It's a slap in the face to Asian folks who have built the railroads to make sure that we are back and forth throughout the country. It's a slap in the face to our Hispanic population and the non-documented community, because you have someone who stands on, we supposed to stand on, give me your poor, your rich, and this, that, and the other. Okay. And yet when they come here, we're telling them that they're not supposed to be here. We're telling them, oh, you're wrong. We're telling them that, oh, go back, because we don't want you. But yet the creed of who we stand for is that give us your poor, give us your this. We set that up. Okay. And now we got a lot of folks in the pocket upset. Okay, upset because and they mad, but we did it. See, you don't want undocumented folks here, then you should stop hiring them. But why do you hire them? Because you know they're going to get the job done. They come over here on work visas and carry it on so that they can work and make money. A lot of times, and we all know this, they make more money here because it's under the table. They have no taxes taken out, and what we do here is more than what they've done for them back in their home places. Okay, so they come and they work because they got to get the amount of work done. Okay, and Russ, you listen. You know we learned that together. You remember up in South Haven when the children came and did the lawn and woke us up that morning. Them kids came out there, baby, woke us up because we didn't know what the fuck was going on. Rusty had hired the children to come out to do the land. They were going to cut the trees and this, that, and the other. Baby, them kids came at, what was it, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. It was daybreak. Okay. Where was I? I was in, I think I was on one end, y'all was on the, no, was y'all in the trailer? Because I was in the house. I think you and Shane was in the back, in the smaller little trailer thing. Not knowing what the hell is going on. Was Tony still there too? Child, we said, what the fuck is going on? Go to the door, honey. The children are there. He done bought the family. They said that when I tell you they came and cut and trimmed and did the grass and they did yarn, they did lining, they did that within a matter of maybe 3 hours. You hear me? Because they came to work. They came to collect that money and hit it and go. I think, and I don't know how much you paid them, but whatever you paid them, imagine that times 5. Because I'm sure they did 5, maybe 6 families. Okay? That's a cute little lick for a day. Them kids came up in that baby. Did that work and hit it. Okay. Were we mad about it? No, because the work was done. Okay. But like we say, and like I say, you don't want them here, stop hiring them. Because they're coming over here because they know they can get work. They're coming over here because they know that we are going to do this under the table. All businesses are trying to undercut to save taxes. They don't want to pay taxes. They don't want to get into the legal ramifications of all of that. Pay them cash, boom, it's done. It's done. It's a done deal. They know that. So Julio is going to come. Of course, he's going to call. Um, he's going to call Juan, and he's going to call Epstein, and he's going to call Gilberto, and he's going to call Maria, and he's going to call Santa Maria, and he's going to call also. He's going to get all the children, and they're going to all be in the same thing. When they stack that money, then they come over here and become part of the American dream, because now they can get in. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Wait a minute, y'all. I just had something come up. I just had something come up across my screen. Hold on for a minute. You ready? No, redo your sound. All right, he'll be back, y'all, in a second. He got to unplug, replug, and come back in. Okay. Fuck. He just said something privately that just took me there. Okay. So, wait a minute. Did you see at the Department of Education, there was a skinhead guarding the doors and not letting members of Congress in to check out what was going on? No, I did not see that. I did not see that, but it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because, again, I've been saying this for the longest time. This particular world, when they kept saying, let's make America great again, I've always asked, great for who? Okay. And everything about what is supposed to be great in the eyes of those who keep saying that, and particularly those who have authored this Project 2025, they want to go back to a time prior to 1920. 1920 is when women got the right to vote. If y'all remember women's suffrage, y'all remember that? Okay. So because of that, at that particular time, pre-1920, this has always been a white man ran world. Women didn't have no power. Women couldn't vote. Women was in this dynamic, blah, 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 blah. All of that. Okay. Y'all know what everything else that was not white, y'all already know what the world said or the country said they were about. Okay? Y'all already know. And if you don't know, go look at the Tarzan movies. If you don't know, go watch all your old black and white movies where they had anything other than Caucasian folks in the movies. See where they placed them in the movies. Okay? See the stereotypes and carrying on that they said this is how these people are. If you pay attention to that, you will see exactly what we're talking about. Okay? So now that we are here, I, like a lot of people here, honey, all of those who are crying now because he has come in and want to cut this, and he cut the Muslims. He finna gonna do a Muslim ban for what I just saw that. He's finna do a ban on Muslims. He done told the Latino population and all these other children, honey, we coming for you. He got ICE working over in triple time, child. They're trying. He wanted at least 1,500 folks a day deported or whatever the case may be. You understand? So now everybody who had voted for him that thought that they were going to be exempt, now they want everybody to come to their rescue. We can't. You know why we can't? Because this is your bed. I can stand with you and I love you. This here is like how parents do with children. I love you, honey, but you got to figure this one out. I'm gonna love you from afar. Okay. I'm gonna love you from afar. Okay. And that there is what this is. Okay. I'm in the place now to where I just stand on that. Okay. I don't have to get long and drawn out with it and carry on because it doesn't require all that right now, honey. This is what it is. For everybody who's bitching and moaning and carrying on, y'all voted for this fucker. Those of us who didn't vote for him, we knew what the hell was coming. We knew what was coming because he said it. And we based that on the shit he did the last time. Okay? He stood up here talking out of both sides of his mouth and incoherently. Okay? And because of that, y'all decided that this was supposed to mean something. And now he's here. It's not even been a month yet, child. We are just getting through week number 3 of his presidency. And y'all see how the world has turned upside down? The entire world has turned upside fucking down. For the first time in years, we done had a Black Hawk down. And what did this fool do? He sat there and say it's because of DEI. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. He said it's because of DEI that the plane went down. Have mercy. Okay. What do you do? What do you do? Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to get that link, honey. Okay. Rusty just sent the link where he said, well, skinheads at the doggone at the thing, honey. So yada 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 boom, honey. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Goodness gracious. You talking? Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. When you come in, he can unmute himself. Okay. So now, wait a minute. Hold on. This is the other co-host. Hey, girl.
It's me.
I know. I just sent it to you. Check your messenger. I know. Come on. Hot damn. You ready?
Can you hear me clear?
I got you.
On that Trump stuff, everybody know that when he was in office at first that he never lied about nothing. I'm trying to figure out why the people thought he was going to start out lying. It was going to be any different now. Because everything that he said he was going to do when he had first presidency, he did it day one.
Day one.
So I didn't understand why anybody thought it was going to be anything different. You know what I'm saying? The whole cue and key to people of his validity is that I have to do everything that the devil does. Steal, kill, cheat, everything that's in reverse of what humanism is supposed to be, to get in office in order to make it what I want it to be, not what the people want. His whole goal, and everybody was thinking it was a joke and making memes and cracking all these little things and thought it was funny when they were saying that he was trying to be a dictator and wanted to be. He was not trying. He actually executed a program that put him in a position to be able to become a dictator.
Dig that.
If you start to watch how people were being moved around, did you notice how Congress was dwindling away and it was all becoming his people? Did you notice how his people were slowly being moved in like chess players?
Right.
Nobody paid it no attention. They all just wanted to go around lollygag and crack jokes and everything. And I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing fun about a democracy.
Okay.
Somebody come in and all they know is their way or no way. And then he literally, like I told people, he's always been a businessman before he was a politician. And he's always been a man of truth, even if the truth was something that none of us liked. Because all he cared about is his truth. And I was trying to tell people that he is constantly showing you who he is. So how are you finding any good in him? Now, how do you feel now? This man is in here, and what is he doing that he didn't say he was going to do? What is he? I mean, why is everybody so surprised, shocked, upset? I'm not rabble. I'm not rabble. I'm not nothing, because you know what? He can only do just like the devil plays these games in our lives. He can only do what God allows him to do. He has to get permission to do it.
Right.
So at the end of the day,
and voting him in gave him permission to do.
Okay. Right? I mean, while you sitting there, are you thinking it was cute or thinking it was building some type of doggone strength in the white supremacy world? And no, even those people, think about the people that rallied for him that called jail time. He didn't go get them people out of jail.
Right.
He didn't help them. Now, he did help the people that if he split, let a lot of people out that had something to do with that White House mess that happened the first time. But everybody should pay attention. Those first moves he made when he got in there told you what was going to happen.
Yep.
I just need.
Come on in, Garrett. Look who he is.
You know, I wanted to let Pastor finish talking.
No.
But I just need for somebody to just take the pen out his hand. The pen, the Sharpie, whatever, like. Because people are in a panic about all the stuff that he's signing, right? But it's not. You already see the judges, the federal judges and stuff is like freezing stuff. He's not really able to do it. So you're in a panic about him signing shit. Don't pay him no mind, because we as a people, we always got to go through shit no matter who in there. Sit back and just watch this. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. Now, the people who are saying, I stitched a video that said, why aren't we protesting with them? And you know what I said? I said, because we tried to tell you, you didn't want to listen. You wanted to listen to them people that don't give a damn about you. And now, you know, it's the F around to find out thing.
Right. And it's as simple as that. Now, here's where this is for us as people, because, see, we've been behind this 8 ball many a time where we've had little to no protections by the law. So we've had to learn how to go along to get along, and we've gotten very creative in learning how to make some things happen. Okay? we have gotten around it, you know.
Right.
We've been able to wade in the water a lot of times, okay? Because, hey, listen, okay, them spirituals come right in and wade in the water.
And just like they wade in that water to wait for safety,
Yeah.
that's what we doing now.
That's what we have
We
to
gonna
do.
wade in this water
We
and
got to
mind our
wade
own
in
black ass business.
That's right.
Because where were y'all? Because we don't want to talk about how when you come into this country, whether you're Hispanic or from India or wherever you from, you're coming in and they are categorizing you as a Caucasian. I ain't never seen nobody raise their hand and say, that ain't no, I'm a brown person. No, they put you as that you're Caucasian. That's what keeps making us feel like we're not a majority. We know goddamn well if you look around,
Right.
we not a minority. Especially when you got all black and brown people together. So you wanted to be, I seen all on my timeline. I went down it today. You got all these Latino people who were Latinos for Trump. Don't ask me for no damn help. Because he ain't give a damn who the hell he start deporting first. But y'all all on that, y'all all over the TikTok and all over the Instagram and all over the YouTube talk about Latinos for Trump. So stand with Trump. As you see your family members getting deported on some bullshit. Because do I want to see people getting deported? No. Because I feel like if anybody need to get deported, them people that came from over Europe, that came over here and stole all our shit, stole the Native Americans that we ain't even get to them yet, stole their shit, and now you telling other people they gotta get out?
Right.
That's who need to be deported. So no, I take no joy in somebody getting deported, because we have to remember when they talk about deporting people, they're not just deporting Latinos, they deporting our African families, our Caribbean people that we care about.
Yeah. Right.
But baby, you Latinos are out here screaming and hollering, and I'm not saying every one of y'all, not everyone, but that large amount that was out there, we voting for Trump, we voting for Trump. I seen a whole song they had wrote, had a whole band on the stage, wrote a whole song for him.
Right.
Don't look for us to fight this fight for you, because you know what? That's been black people's problem for the longest time. We will fight along with somebody else no matter what, because just like what Dr. King said, injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere.
Everywhere. Right.
So
Right.
we
Right.
always stand with people to fight for decent human civil rights. But when we need somebody to stand up like that for us, it don't be that many of y'all. And like I said, I'm not talking about everybody, just like I'm not talking about every white person. I see more white people tearing Trump down than ever before.
Right.
Okay? The ones that are stepping up, who are truly our allies, stepping up and saying, well, y'all fucked around and now y'all found out.
Right.
This thing, like I said, I do not agree with just this mass deportation. Because now I will tell you what I do agree with, and y'all can like it or not like it. I really don't give a damn. Y'all know I think he don't care. But if you are found to be a true criminal, right? And I don't mean no damn parking tickets and shit like that. I mean, if you are really a criminal, you out here robbing, raping, murdering, drug dealing, whatever, and you are not legal in this country, those are the illegals I feel like you should deport. Not the ones who are out here working hard every day, minding their damn business. Now, all our prices and shit gonna go up because you mass deporting people. So who out there to pick the produce and shit? Who? You think those black jobs you kept talking about they was taking from us? We not picking shit. Okay? Not picking a goddamn thing unless I'm in the orchard for myself. Unless I had a farm of my own.
Right.
So you taking away the people who keep us being able to buy our goods. Now you want to talk about tariffs and all this old shit. Now you got other countries turning on us.
Canada
they
said,
turning on us. Canada said, fuck us.
Canada said, you know what? I've been asking this question for years, and I still have not gotten an answer. And I want to know from our government, how come we don't do this? See, Canada is Canada, yes. But, you know, in geography, honey, Canada is considered to be North America. So they are
Just like
American.
Mexico is South America.
South
That's what
America they just South Americans.
They on this continent.
Why are we not utilizing those titles? Because if that's the case, is this really a migration? Because you're just coming from one America to the other.
Exactly.
You're an American citizen.
You ain't even crossed no water to get here.
So I've always been stuck on that. For
I used to
all
always
South
wonder that
American
too.
countries, Brazil and Ecuador and all those girls, Chile,
El Salvador, all of that, yeah.
all them. Y'all,
Belize.
we've all been saying y'all are South Americans, or y'all in South America. That's the continent of South America.
Mexicans are South Americans.
Yes. So how come we never called them South Americans, and how come we never called them Americans? Period. Because if they come up here to North America, is that really a migration?
Exactly, and they should be the easiest to be able to stay in this country.
Right.
Anybody coming from Canada or Mexico or those other South American countries, it shouldn't even be an issue.
Right, because they're Americans.
Because so what I was saying about we're gonna get back to them, the damn Native Americans. Now you targeting them. This they shit. How you targeting somebody? This they shit. First of all, I need to know, did you wake up and turn over and look at your wife and say, girl, you're going to have to go back home?
Right.
Because she don't belong here. That heifer came here on a work visa all them years ago.
Right.
And that shit expired a long time ago.
Right.
She's not an American citizen. And if she is now, prove it to us, because now we want to see it. Ain't that how he always say? He wants to see the proof. I need to see it.
Right.
Isn't that how they did Obama's birth certificate?
Right.
Didn't they? Obama
Exactly.
can't. First of all, we already know that if Obama wasn't born here, he wouldn't have been able to run for president. That's the first thing they teach you when you have a child out of this country. When I had Cole in Germany, and we had to go to that briefing in Munich, what they told us, all the things that she would be able to do and all the things she wouldn't be able to do. And the first thing they told us she would never be able to do is become the president of the United States. Because I didn't have Cole on American soil. Now, had I had her on the base, that would have been different. But I had her in a German hospital. And that was because Brian was like, I don't believe you in here acting up about that. I said, you don't know who my baby gonna be? What you mean?
Okay.
But you out here playing that game with Israel and Palestine. Because he's already set sights on their land. Like Red was saying earlier, he's a businessman. He say, oh no, we can go over there. They got prime real estate, the perfect weather. Y'all wasn't paying attention to that, man. Now all of a sudden, you pulling out of Ukraine. You don't want to have nothing to do with none of this stuff. And now you want to go over there because it's prime real estate. So now you want to go over to their country, colonize they shit. But all these years and years, America been giving Israel the goddamn weapons to be able to destroy them. Now all of a sudden you friends with them?
Right.
Like,
or want to be friends.
Because that's all he see. Trump Towers on the Gaza Strip. Like, what we talking about here?
Right.
The people that take this man seriously is just crazy to me.
We're at a point now to where it doesn't make any sense to take him seriously because it's all a farce. Okay, but what he called fake news and carrying on back in the day.
Yes.
Okay, we're experiencing that now.
Did y'all see the Time magazine cover? Baby, Elon Musk is on the Time magazine cover sitting behind Trump desk. I swear to God, look it up right now.
Oh, because President Musk?
Yes. Who isn't an American citizen, but here running up all our shit. With 19-year-olds in charge of the Treasury. What the fuck?
Right. Okay. Make it make sense.
Listen, us three, y'all know If y'all don't know out there, us three is pretty much all like around the same age with a year. Like I think Red might be 1 year older than us. But I thought we saw enough of history in our time. Baby, nobody could have ever prepared us for this. Cause
Okay.
this fool, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, now the other day there was a story, Meech. I meant to send it to you, but I've been sick and I wasn't sure if I sent it to you or not. But so there was a trans girl went to go renew her passport, right? Said
Uh-huh.
you can't have the female on there. She says, fine, even if you gotta put male on there, I need my passport. This lady is a traveler.
Right.
Come back, tell her she can't get the M on there either. Not giving her passport.
What?
Yes. Yes. Because when I read it, I was like, I was half sleeping. I was like, I gotta send this to Meech. This some bullshit right here. Why do you even care? And if this lady is not caring about if you put the F or the M on her passport, long as she got her passport, why do you care?
Right.
If you trying to ban trans women or whatever you want to try to do, because at this point, we don't know if she got her entire surgery or not, because if she got surgery, she a female. But if you're saying because she was born a male, she can't get the female thing on there, okay, fine. She said no problem. But then they still didn't give it to her.
Now,
We go
can
back
I
to
be,
that same thing we always talk about, Meech. Why does my sexual preference or what I do in my bedroom bother you so much?
girl?
Because that's the only thing you're thinking about, the sexual part of it, not the fact that this is who they feel they are inside or whatever. You how you gonna tell somebody else who how to be? Don't nobody tell you to get up and look that damn orange every day, but you still do it.
Listen, I have purposely not been keeping up with the news in the abundance that I'm equivalent that I'm
Used
accustomed
to,
to
yeah.
doing. I cannot take any more of it. Okay, because listen, this here has Fox News written all on it. And I know I told you this one time before. I listened to them because it was on at work. And I just happened to be sitting at the desk. And for 8 hours, I was listening to this poison. And I physically became ill.
Oh my God.
Physically. And I thought it was me. I said, no, this cannot be happening. Right? I physically became ill. And I said, okay, well, let me look at, the stuff that I like, The View and all those things and find out if I get the same reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get the same reaction. And I was able to say, okay, I disagree with this. I disagree with that. Because I wanted to make sure I wasn't biased saying that, because I like what they're saying, I'm not going to feel that way, And it wasn't that. It was the fact that what they have indoctrinated the world to do, it is complete and utter poison. It is there to spew poison and to wreak havoc upon the
A
world.
bunch of propaganda that's just crazy.
So now that we are here and they quote unquote won because they were, supporting Mr. 47. Because they supported his antics, honey, this is a win. So now, until he's out of office, we have to deal with them kind of like rubbing us in our face kind of thing.
Yep.
And then on top of that, it's the na kind of thing. All that kid shit. And y'all know how kids do. They will keep doing that till they get cornered in the dark somewhere. Somebody beat the hell out of them. And then they be quiet. And I don't necessarily want to advocate violence in that particular regard.
But I believe in these 4 years, a lot of people gonna be getting their ass whooped. Sorry, YouTube, do not flag us for that, but I needed to say that. This man is, we were saying this before, even before he got back in, that you're trying to start a civil war.
Yeah.
And this ain't just gonna be a color thing. Now you got the LGBTQ people. Why are they such a target for you? And I'm trying to figure out why you targeting them so much when most of the people that's up there in Congress that like you, they part of the crew too. They just don't tell nobody.
Right. A lot of
So
that is the inbreeding. The civil war is going to come because, you know, for those who do not agree with the trans community, he spoke to them, and that's their one
right,
issue. Okay. And now it's going to become a whole big old color thing. It's going to become biological versus trans thing. It's going to become a have versus the have-nots. It's going to become that because that's
right,
the game that he's been playing. He has set this up to where we will fucking implode.
right.
Okay.
And he used like a dog whistle to those people who feel like now they're being heard and giving them what's the word, Mitch? Giving them
Carte blanche.
the courage. Yeah. The giving them the courage to try to buck up to us as black people or buck up to somebody in the LGBTQ plus community.
Right.
And what's going to happen is it's going to be a lot of bloodshed.
Yeah.
Because and I want to say something to our listeners. I had some time to think about this. And remember, because I used to say it. I used to be like, I ain't my ancestors. I'm going to whoop your ass.
Right.
I'm rescinding that. I am my ancestors. Because we keep on forgetting. Most of our ancestors fought like hell.
Right.
It was more that fought than more that was scared.
Right.
They just didn't have the things that we have, the tools that we have.
Right.
Wasn't that they didn't fight. They did. That's why they had to do so much to them to break them.
Right.
So I'm going to stop saying it. I am my ancestors. And I'm my ancestors equipped with all the shit that I got now. So try it if you want to.
Right.
That's just it. That's just it. They want to know what's the motto for 2025. I'm choosing violence. So if you come up to me with it, yeah, you're going to get it.
Right.
That's just it. And that's all. Don't come up to me being ignorant. Because we saw as soon as he won in this very place that we work, we saw the difference of the people coming up with that snob attitude because he won. Let me
Right.
explain something to you, Miss Mamas. That ain't how that works. You want to ask for my manager? Go right ahead. He or she is going to look just like me. You want to ask for their manager? Go ahead, because he or she is going to look just like me.
Okay.
And
Exactly.
too bad if it was a DEI hire, honey, we ain't going no damn where.
How about
We right
that?
here. This ain't a government job.
Okay. Okay.
So
Now,
that
how about
like so
that?
yeah, so we just gotta as the people stand strong and mind our business, worry about what's going to affect you in your place locally. Start really me trying to tell y'all so long ago. He's the reason why I understand politics now. Because I didn't even understand that if we don't know what's going on locally, it don't matter what that fool
It don't
doing up
matter what
there.
goes on. Hello.
That's something my brother taught me. And so even though and y'all know I say this all the time, for the most part, I don't want to be up here. But I have to learn what's going on up here. I can absolutely tell you everything that's going on in Atlanta, but I can't tell you shit about what's going on in Philly, except for our mayor spelled Eagles wrong the other day when she jammed it. But I'm going to learn because for however long I have to be here, I have to know what's going on around me.
Right.
And that's what I want to implore the people that listen to us, that follow us. Please know what's going on locally. And anybody who near Jasmine Crockett, y'all, we got to keep her safe at all times. Because she got,
Okay.
because that mouth of hers, you know I love it. But we got to keep her
Okay.
safe. Because they're going to be gunning for and gunning for. When she asked Congress last week, can we go and investigate? I forget what they wanted to investigate. And the Republican chair said, but y'all don't have no proof. And she said, well, okay, but if y'all ain't did nothing wrong, let us check. And if it's nothing to be found, there's nothing to be found. We are here
Okay.
on the, what's that committee called? The oversee. So I'm supposed to look into things that don't seem quite right. But now y'all trying to block that.
Right.
I mean, the only advice I got is that we know what's going on around us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fight for the stuff locally and what will affect you and where you are. And just we gonna get through it. We get through every time. Like we've always, as Black people, had to pick the lesser of the two evils. It's never been, except for when we voted for Obama. They said, you vote for Obama because he Black? Yup, I sure hell did. The first time. The first time, yup, I didn't give a shit what he was saying. He could have got in there and acted a plumb damn fool. I wouldn't have knew what was going on. But
Right.
yes, because we were so proud of that. The second time, it was on his politics. Because by that time around, I start understanding, like you said, Mitch, I start understanding, oh, he didn't do this, but he did get this. And to
Right.
just get that for us, he had to say yes to some bullshit that he didn't want to.
Girl. That used to hurt, and it still hurts my feelings when they draft shit. And in order to play this game, you know, they okay, we're gonna give you this, but for you to get this, I got to get that.
Right.
You know, it
and they
becomes
did
all of
that to him a lot. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Child, listen, the other day I said, baby, I'd rather have Bush, senior or junior, than to have this bullshit in it.
And that's saying a lot. Okay.
That's it. Okay. Because, baby, we thought we had it bad then. We need one of them reactions from Kanye like he did that time with Bush. George Bush does not like Black people. We need his ass to get on TV again and say Donald Trump don't like Black people, LGBTQ people.
like
He don't
Black
like
people.
poor people. You need to get it all out.
Okay. He don't like poor people, honey. Okay. He don't like middle class.
He don't. If you ain't got a whole bunch of money, and look like him, yo, I gotta tell you the funniest thing, Meech. Your niece said, Mom, I need to know who doing his makeup. Cause when he turned to the side, all this is orange, and then right on the head just look white. They've been forgetting to do the bottom.
Yeah.
I said, guess what? That's somebody that really can't stand his ass, and I hope they continue to do his makeup.
Okay. Okay.
It just be a mess. I guess this is one of those things that we get as we get older. You never thought that you would see nothing like this. But we've always been able to survive through anything.
And we're gonna get through this. The thing of it is that we don't know the unknown. Okay.
Right.
We don't know the unknown, but God help us, because our ancestors, our grandparents, great-grandparents, and those who have gone through this told us what this was. You know, they have given us what's been going on. They have, you know, that's part of why our oral histories are very important. Having family time. But if you guys have never understood why we keep saying why family is important, okay, why Big Mom and them in the house, and you have a relationship with the elders in the family, this is why.
And this is why I hold my grands so close and want them to know certain stuff.
Yes.
Because, like, y'all know me and Meech, our direct elders, we won't have.
Listen, I told you, my cousin told me that. She just called me the other day because my aunt's birthday was on the 3rd. And I was able to talk to her briefly, honey. But we set up, and she told me this a few years ago. She said, okay, we got to call Aunt so-and-so and Aunt so-and-so and make sure. As I said, yeah. She said, well, they're the elders now.
Yep. And as we start transitioning into being the elders of the family,
wait a minute.
If you don't get the knowledge that we should have got from them, we lost as hell.
We lost it. That floored me. It shook me, because I was like, wait a minute. I said, girl, wait. Did we just become our parents?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah. Because my grandmother's generation is gone. All of them are gone.
Right.
All 9 of them, all of my grandmother's siblings, she and her siblings, they are gone. Okay. And I was like, oh my God. And
Yeah.
it floored me. It struck me as because our aunts and uncles were everything. They were the cool, the jazzy. This
That's
is what
right.
I
You wanted to be
was.
around them and they tell us the cool stories about how they
Yeah.
used to do it. And
And for
we don't
now,
have that much anymore.
right?
People don't care because grandma out here shaking her ass more than the damn kids.
How about that?
But
What's
like I
up,
was
Buck?
trying to explain who that.
Buck.
Oh hey Buck. Um trying to explain to Timmy why I feel the way I feel about my grandkids and why I feel the need to always want to talk to them and because I need them to know that I'm the grandmother that my grandmother was to me.
Okay.
And we
Right.
don't have that much. I
Right.
want that you can call me and talk to me. I can call you and talk to you and be like, oh, let me tell you what had happened. Because I would give anything to be able to just sit and talk with my grandmother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To people out here, when you got the old elders in your family, sit down and talk to them.
And you know what? A lot of times that's all they want.
That is
They
all
just
they
want
want.
some time. They just want a little
And
time.
because a lot of the stuff is verbally done, you might want to record your phone with your phone.
Yeah.
Get those memories. Cause baby, when you ain't got them no more, I
Okay.
promise you, it's just one of them things where we have to start going back to that.
Yeah.
Even if you a hippy dippy grandma, I don't think I'm no old lady or nothing. I'm
Okay.
still out here and can catch a thing or two, but I know how I can balance that by
Right.
still being a grandmother to my grandkids. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Being able to tell them stories. Oh, when we was little, da 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 da. Like y'all, the grandkids have no clue about not having a damn cell phone. Most of them wouldn't know what the hell to do
Which is
about a house
why
phone
to tell
with
those
the
stories
long
become
cord.
important. To tell those stories become important
Yeah,
because they don't know what that world was.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know a world without a microwave.
They don't.
They don't know a world without cable television.
They really don't.
You know
And
what I'm
they don't know a
saying?
world without that iPad in their damn hand,
Right.
as opposed to going outside and play all
Going
damn day.
outside and playing and
You would
creating.
rather stay in the house all day, but baby, we tell you in a heartbeat. We was trying when we went in that house one too many times. Mama or grandma said, "Go and come in here one more time.
Come in here one more time. You staying in here.
You staying in the house, and
Okay.
baby, we ain't coming back no more times. You'll ask your friend if you use their bathroom before you go the fuck back home."
Okay. Tracy said, I'm dealing with this now. Most of the previous generations in my family are gone. It pushes me straight to the front of the line. I feel the shift.
Yeah,
Child, yes, of course. Of course. Because my dad is still with us, but my
yeah,
sisters don't know my dad.
right.
Okay. They don't have a relationship with my dad. Okay. Well, our dad, because we all have the
Mm.
same father. My brother is, wow. On the 21st of this year, it's going to be
How many
12
years?
years.
12 years.
12. Okay. Oh.
It's
I
okay.
know that. No, I know that it's not supposed to hit me like that. Because I know that. I just said it earlier and it didn't hit me, right?
Hmm.
My emotions are just everywhere.
It's
But
okay.
it's because of that and my mother being gone, okay, that made me the patriarch of the family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My immediate family, I'm the patriarch. As the firstborn, all the decisions got to come through me.
Right. Right.
All of the decisions had to come through me.
And the
Okay.
same with me now, because I'm the eldest out of everybody in
Yeah.
the family.
Okay. And it's like, wow. I know, but yeah, it
Right.
does. I know. I know. It seems like yes. I know, baby. I know.
Right there right across from
That's
B6.
hello. We
Like
can't do
10,
nothing
10,
but bless
15.
them. We can't do anything but bless them, child. Because right
That's
now,
it.
you know, They walk this walk.
Right.
Okay. They've walked it. So hey, Grandpa tells us about the good old days. Okay. You ain't gonna give me the judge. Okay, that's
Listen, listen. I'm telling you, if you got an elder person around you, and you ain't never just sat and talked with them, I implore you. Coach said we might volunteer at an old folks home
you
just
know
so we
what?
can go
When that
sit and do that.
ooh,
I just want to hear the stories. I just want to hear the stories. The
ooh,
day that we had the veterans that were still alive from World War II when
right,
they went over to Normandy, they came to make that trip because probably nobody else that were alive was going to be able to see it again. So they
wow,
redid the trip. Oh my God. And I just was like in awe. I took so many. I was like in so awe. So it was just like you have to get around somebody and just hear the story
right,
because
right,
they might not have
exactly,
nobody to pass their stories on to.
right. You
Now, if
know,
there's something you want to do, we can set that up. I'll come to Atlanta and we can do it and we
yeah,
can film it.
yeah, I do.
Just sit and talk with them. Okay.
That would be something good anyway,
Yeah.
because we have to preserve that. We have to preserve that so that folks are not. That's part of what I'm fighting for. You know. Okay.
Look, even leave mommy alone.
Looking forward to hearing that on the episode of okay. Hi. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, powered by Live 365. You understand.
All right. But y'all,
So
I'm about to get off soon, so I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna watch you, Meech. I'm gonna still watch, but
well,
I'm gonna
here's the
drop out the
thing.
thing.
Here's the thing. Red had to drop out.
I know. I know.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I'm concerned.
Okay. So
So
y'all,
I
we
think
about to wrap this up.
yeah,
That's what that means. We're about to wrap this up. We love y'all. Meech, do
yeah,
whatever you're
because
gonna
right
do,
now,
and let's get on out of here.
yeah, we got something going on serious.
Yeah.
And Buck said, don't forget about his necklace, sister.
I didn't forget. I listen, you hear the way I sound, but I'm just trying to get better right now. But I did not forget. I should be able to do it either Monday or Tuesday.
I wish you would get
But
down here
yeah,
next weekend.
next weekend.
Yeah.
What's happening?
We got a People Bryson concert.
All right, go take care of our other brother, and I'm gonna call you in a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay.
I love y'all.
I worked in nursing homes in Philadelphia, and the elders taught me so much in my 30s. It's a humbling experience. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we are. It is. Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay, so yeah. Uh I'm gonna put a chill on a chill pill right here on this because I got to go see and make sure that he's okay. Okay. But nonetheless, what I want you guys to understand is right now, us as a people, we have been through this kind of melee. Us is that we're now adults and we're in the position now to where we have to make the decisions. See, before our parents made all the decisions and we were kids, right? And we just went with the flow. Now it's up to us to make all the decisions, try to navigate through the bullshit, try to make sure that everything that we do is going to be above law so that we don't, we don't jeopardize ourselves or whatever, but we know we got this. To all of our people, honey, for those of you who voted for him and looking for us to come to your rescue, we're not. Point blank, please. That's just point blank, period. We are not. We are not. This is the bed that you made. So now it's up to you to lie in it. It's all on you, sweethearts. Y'all, now I'm gonna love you from a distance. I love you, mean it. Okay, love it. And as far as I'm concerned, the only thing I can do, I'm gonna point you in the direction of the grocery store to go buy your own washing powder, because you go do your own laundry and you're gonna clean up your own shit. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay. What you say? The next pandemic would be in the chicken. You know what? I heard something similar to that. In the chicken or in the water. I heard something. I heard that. Okay. Catch you next time. Okay. Okay, I got you, but you know what I need? Stand by. I'm probably give you a call too. Okay. You had surgery today. Oh, you all right? Lord, I got to see what that play for, child. Okay. What's the good? What? Wait a minute. Where my Red Devil book at, honey? Find out what surgery play for. Okay. Let me see. Ha! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me look that up. Let me see. Let me see. Y'all think it's online? The Red Devil lottery book. Let's see. Red Devil lottery book for 2024. You know what? Hold on. What does surgery play for? Let's see if it's going to give me that. Now, hold on. I got to redo the question. Let me take out Red Devil book. Let's see. Hold on. I'm coming. Oh, I don't know if I trust these. See, I don't know if I trust these. Okay. They got 4186, 4586, 010 and 789. I don't know, but that don't feel right. Wait a minute. That don't feel right. Mm-mm. That just don't feel right. But anywho, you know you so goddamn dumb. What'd you say? Yes, I had an ingrown nose hair removed. Well, we're not gonna talk about noses, child. Okay. Cause this big old hunk of mine, honey. Yeah, mercy. Now let's see. Oh. All right. Surgery 526, 205, 502. And the phone is 2134. Now those sound hot. Okay. 526, 205, 502. And 2134. That sounds kind of cute. Here go this 010 again. I saw that earlier. That 010. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, there you go. 205 was one of Pat's favorites to play. Okay, there you you go. Okay. Okay. Smurfball 47 is still Black History Month, folks. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. If anytime y'all want to sit down here and disrupt the world because some fool want to tell us how to have our history and carry it on, anytime we want to let somebody interrupt, and especially when it's already the shortest month of the year, why is it that we allow folks to reduce us to a month? This skin don't rub off. I don't care how much I've tried or whatever the case may be. I've even tried to darken it at times. Honey, I get dark a little bit, but then I revert right back to this after I cool off or whatever. This here, but if you're not proud of who you are by now, honey, you never will be. But we need to come out of that. I need a whole month, or come out of what he said that we're going to do this. He said that he's going to cut education. We are our own educators. We always have been. There is nothing about this that says that we're supposed to stop educating our kids, educating ourselves. We have the books and the tools and things to read for ourselves. Okay, we know how to do the research. We got this thing called the internet, the World Wide Web. Okay, to do the internet, to cross-reference stuff that don't sound right. Okay, and here's the other thing. We got to come out of opinion polls. We got to be able to tell our stories without it being bombarded with opinions and this and that. And we've got to come about it as children. This is why it's important to understand the elders. Get with the elders of the family. Y'all want to sit up there and talk about, oh, that's old-fashioned. No, honey, this is survival. Okay, survival. What did you do before you had a damn cell phone? Y'all, many of y'all probably don't even know what the fuck a payphone was. Because the payphones were our cell phones. We had to go outside and put a quarter. Started off as a dime. We had to put a quarter and talk on the outside payphone. Okay. This is what we have to do, people. This is what we have to do. We've got to show them that they don't, one monkey and it's on orangutan or whatever, they don't stop no show just because they want to bark and feel as though they're empowered. No, that don't stop nothing. That does not stop anything. And as much of our African brothers and sisters who come from the motherland who are over here and have given and have citizenship, we could learn about the continent from them, understanding their experiences and them coming over here because they don't know ours. See, this is how we interact and thrive. It doesn't take for them to tear down the educational system to tell us that we can educate ourselves. That there is bullshit. Okay. That there is always bullshit. Okay. That's it. Okay. Right there. Right there. Okay. A good podcast for Black History is I don't know. Maybe you don't either on iHeartRadio. Oh, really? Okay. What's that? Trump dismissed over 8,000 transgender soldiers today. Yeah, he did. And that there, again, part of that is not my fight, but I would help take up the mantle on that because as a transgender activist, honey. But again, some of the fight that they were having, you know, we got to fighting over the wrong shit, over pronouns, over this, over that. Child, we got to fight for basic human rights, and stop trying to sit up there and listen. If you're going to the bathroom, honey, who in the hell is paying attention? That's the whole part. Who in the hell is paying a damn attention? Outside of when I sit down, bitch, if you say you a woman, the back of your heel should not be toward the door. They're supposed to be at the toilet. Huh? That does not make sense. We had the wrong fight. But now he's on this thing of wanting to win over folks who don't agree with transgender community and don't agree with the process. So now you want to say that these folks cannot, how do you, as a president, tell someone that they are unfit to serve our country? And they are willing to do it. They've been in there for years, impeccable records, I'm sure. But because you feel, see, isn't that dictatorship? Isn't that a Hitlerism thing? Now, where are the allies? Where are the other soldiers who's like, no, this is my commanding officer, or whatever? Where was all of that? Where are the military police? Where are the generals and the this and the that that could sit there and vouch for the character of these folks? Okay. Okay. What is all of that? So yeah, I'm having issues. Wakanda forever. You better understand. Okay. You better understand. Yes, indeed. And a beeper, not a beeper, honey. Okay, the damn beeper used to get everybody in trouble. Okay, that's to the podcast link. All right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I talked myself into a little. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh. All right. Trying to breathe a little bit, y'all. But okay. Now we're here. Let me he's always used divide and conquer. I know that's always a tactic. That's always been a tactic for people. If you divide them, you can conquer them, honey. And we all know that. The thing of it is, where are we going to stand and what are we going to stand on? Okay, what are we going to stand on? Okay, and if we're standing on this country, how? How are we standing on this country when the country won't stand for us? And all of our uniqueness and all of our brilliance and all of our differences or whatever, the country doesn't stand for us. Okay, Black men, how many of y'all are sitting up there wondering, honey, when is the country ever going to see us as a non-threat? Simply because I could raise my voice and my voice resonates with such power. Or because I could get a scrawl on my face or whatever, and you don't understand what that aggression is. Okay. Oh, now I'm an angry Black man, and now you want to fire me. You want to tell me I'm not fit for a job when you don't understand me. Huh? And you want to divide and conquer that. Okay. You want to divide and conquer that. Huh? Black women. You have always been seen as the bed wench. Okay. And the whore of the world. Simply because you are the mother of the world. See, they forget or don't want to teach that those were your breasts that the children were suckling for food. When you couldn't give your own babies your milk. You had to give that milk to somebody else. Huh? Can't even feed your own babies because you had to feed theirs your milk. Yeah. See, those are the kind of stories that we have done a disservice to ourselves for. We want to divide and conquer, but yet we don't know how to come together on the issue to say, you know what, we're not going to let you do that. You know, we're not going to let you do that. Okay. Are women giving their children breast milk? Our women. Okay, yeah. Giving their children. Uh-huh. Because they didn't know how to care for their own kids and carrying on. All right. This country still doesn't see Black men as humans. No, Black men has always been seen as the work. We have been You know, not the work of bees, but just the brawn, honey. We have been the mules and the animals. We the strong backs and big black, the buck. Okay, we're the big black bucks. Okay, that was supposed to be out there. You know, we were uncivilized at one point, so they say. Okay, so they run with that narrative. They run with that narrative, and because they run with it, hey, it must be true. I like that. I like that we're seen as utilities. That's the perfect word. That is the perfect word. We are seen as utilities. Okay. And yes, tools. Okay. And right. You're so right. We can't let it die. Listen, you know what? Can we be vain for just a little minute? Even if you don't tell the stories of, oh, look at what's happening right now. Look at who's been the first person in your family to go to college, or the first person to do this, or somebody that you never thought would be able to pick themselves up and be able to do that. Huh? How many of y'all knew that Uncle Henry, honey, was good with his hands and never thought that he would create a business to where he didn't have to go to work no more, honey? He fixing everybody's cars became his business. And he became an entrepreneur, and an entrepreneur, he was able to work the land, build up enough money to where he can do this, that, and the third. Huh? How do we can't afford not to tell those stories? We can't afford not to tell those stories. Correct. Okay. Is that what you call it? Okay. So this is why we have to preserve our stories, honey. We cannot let them. Because you see what they've been trying to do over the years. Y'all seen that doggone, listen. They showed y'all the differences between the Cleopatras. When they said that the original painting of Cleopatra, the new painting with the skinnier nose and the more whiter features. Okay, they did not do that. How many of y'all know that the Statue of Liberty, honey, the model was a black woman? The model of the Statue of Liberty, honey, was a black woman. That's a black woman's body figure up there. And face. The Statue of Liberty. The very symbol that we have to say, bring me your peace and this, that, and the other, standing up for the world to see, was patterned after a black woman. They won't tell you that. Huh? The very thing that you've been trying to destroy up in here is the very symbol of this country. A black woman. Catch it. Catch it. So now what does that mean? That means that we have our work cut out for us, child. We've got to go up in here and get in where you fit in and then understand what the fight is. You never knew that, Tracy? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I would love to figure out what her name is. In honor of Black History Month, I am watching a black film from the 70s every day. Oh, you know what? You know what? We did that once before I moved here. We would do that. And because, see, this is usually the time when I go and get out my Pam Grier collection. And I play all my Pam Grier. I play my Cleopatra Jones and my Dolomite. I got the box set, with the 8, 9 DVDs or whatever. So, this is that time where I would play all those movies back to back so that we can understand where we come from and understand what our power was and understand how we had community back in the day and understand how community was worth fighting over. If it meant that these babies was going to grow up and be a different kind of baby, so, yeah. So on that note, again, I'm going to say, I'm going to bid you adieu because, okay, I've been sitting at this chair too long. My eyes are starting to get a little bit that way. I think I need some eye drops. Okay. And then I got to go check on my brother, make sure he all right. So having said all that, honey, you may finish all of your crumpets, my darlings, because the tea has been dished and you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meats. Honey, if you love me like you say you do, tell all of your friends, your family, your loved ones to come like, subscribe, and to share. If you hate me, like very few of you do around College Park and carrying on, then I invite you to have them to come on over and to get involved with what it is that we're doing here. Okay? Get involved. Okay? So, yeah, that there is that. Wait a minute. Who is this? I'm gonna play these last little comments. In honor of Black History Month, I am watching a black film. Okay, I just read that. Tonight's selection, Mr. Deathman from 1972. Okay. Good night, Bigster. Okay, all right, Bucky boy. Yes, Bucky boy. Oh my God. So, okay, my eyes are starting to get a little bit that way. So let me go about here gracefully while I can still see what I'm doing. And then we're going to call that grace and mercy. So, all right. Yes. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay, love you more, baby. You know what? Call me, child. I ain't talk to you in a minute. Okay. Good night, everybody. Good night, people. Good night, good night, good night. And I usually sing out, but I let me go and take care of this. And we will see you guys on. Wait a minute. I can do this, can't I? Yeah, I can do this. Huh. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to do that. Oh, is it going to add? Oh, you know what? This darn thing. Sometimes I wonder, child. Never mind. This girl, honey, is just trying to be cute. Oh no, I can't do that. Wait a minute. That's why. I'm about to do it all wrong. Wait a minute. I'm about to do it all wrong. And that's not what I'm trying to do. But my mind has just slipped into the darkness, honey. Slip into the darkness. That's my shit, honey. All right. We'll see you guys soon, okay? Ciao.